May pips be upon you. I hope your weekend was great, traders. And I hope you're ready for the upcoming week of just all kind of potential. We're going to discuss one of those potentials now in pound yen. Let's take a look. We're going to do some top-down analysis from the monthly. All right. I know I usually don't go to the monthly, but this one deserves it. Why? Because look at what you see here. Look at these peaks. The first thing I want to do is put a doggone trend line on it. Why? Because it just matches up so well. I mean, it looks pretty, man. Why wouldn't I? Look at that. Okay. Now, with that line being respected, the way it has historically, and the way it dropped every time it hit that line and dropped, hit that line, we're expecting what? A drop, another drop. I'm pretty sure, uh, there are high probabilities in that regard. Okay. You also will notice that on the stochastics on the monthly, we are in that area where uh, price is very much extended. The market is very extended, and it is time for it to drop. Okay, this is they call this on the stochastic when it comes to stocks. It's overbought. All right, but here it's just an extended market, and when it's extended like that, uh, the time is very close for it to drop. Okay, enough of that. Now, also, I want you to notice something too. You see where price is now, what level it's at, that horizontal line? Looks like price is in a double top. Does that give us another confluence? I think it does. We have the diagonal line of resistance here in the form of this downward trend line. We have the horizontal line of resistance here. All right, this looks like we have confluence of resistance here. All right. But I also want you to take note of something. Why is price rejecting from this level? There is a why. It's not just, oh, well, there's resistance there. No, it's not. It's not as simple as that. We can think of it that way and leave it at that, but that's not really what it is. This is a order block, people, a supply zone, and price has tapped into this area of supply. All right, this is an order block, a bearish order block, and you see how price dropped so dramatically, so aggressively from here. Well, you can expect the sellers uh, will have taken control, and that there are what do you call unfulfilled selling orders here. There's more. And that's why price came back up here to tap into that liquidity pool up here. All right, for more selling orders. And look at it, how aggressively it dropped from there again. And then we find ourselves impulsing up to uh, this confluence of resistance here. All right, and what can we expect? What is the highest probabilities? Is it are the highest probabilities that price will continue on? Well, all we have to do is look to the left, look in the past, and we can see that price respects respected this trend line multiple times. All right, price has respected this horizontal line of resistance multiple times, even if you extend it back here. All right, what are we really making here? Doggone it, man. Can't you see? We got a head and shoulders pattern going on here. A big one. This is on the monthly, people. Okay? Now, let's take a closer look. Why is this thing moving, reacting so slow? I don't know. Trading be acting funny sometimes, man. If we look on the weekly, we can see things a little more clearer. We see how price had that strong impulse up to this area. All right. before we get there, I want to show you something. Also, want to show you something. When you have an impulse like this, every impulse gets corrected. All right, impulse, correction, impulse. That's an ICI. All right, that's the cycle. Impulse, correction, impulse, push phase, exhaustion, push. All right, that is a complete cycle. And if you want to measure where how the length of the correction, you put it at the you start your Fibonacci's at the beginning of the impulse to the end of the impulse, and you can what you're going to expect is price to at the very least hit this 38% retracement line before going up, before reversing. You can expect. Okay, we're hoping that it comes back and taps into the this previous high. See, this is the most recent. This is the most recent high here. Here, doggone! What the heck happened? What is really going on here, man? All right, we got this high, uh, higher low. Then we got this higher high here. So we expect the higher low to be formed. Maybe it gets formed at the 38. Maybe it comes down to 618 golden ratio. That's what it's called, the golden ratio. So we'll see. There's a lot of things to check out, right? All right. Let's go down to the weekly. We can get a nicer look, a closer look. All right. Whenever I see pullbacks and breaks of highs and lows and stuff, first thing I want to do is start pulling out some trend lines. I like this. We have respect here. We start here. It's respected here, respected here. All right. So I'm looking at that. We can take a look at it on the daily. I didn't mean to do that. Get out of here. Okay. And let's take a look at that. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the daily. Let's do some analysis here. Okay. Yeah. Definitely like this trend line. See this low here? It's respected here. Let's get that connected there. All right. Then we got it to the body, squeezed up to the body there. Yeah. All right. So what am I looking for? A break of structure. All right. The trend lines give me that early indication that structure is about to be broken, and it was broken here. All right. Now, what am I looking for when I talk about breaks of structure? All right. We'll start from this low to this high. Higher low relative to this one. Higher high relative to that high. Right? That's what we're looking for. Higher low, higher high. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'll go with that. All right. Yeah, this one might. Eh. All right, we can do that. All right. So we didn't get any higher than this high here, right? The next thing is we get this intermediate lower low here and this intermediate lower high. All right. And then what happens? We come all the way down here. All right. We come all the way down here. Now we can do this that intermediate stuff here and then come down here. All right, this is a little lower high, but what we have here is a higher low relative to these, but this is a lower low because we broke these lows here. All right, we broke these lows here. We came back up to test this zone and then broke this low. We've broken structure. When you have two lower lows and two lower highs, that is a downtrend, people. When you got two of each, that's it. It's a downtrend. So what can we expect from here? This lower low, a lower high. And that's what we're looking for in this area right now. Everybody with me? Good. All right. So we look like we got a bullish engulfer here, but this bullish engulfer only becomes really valid when it starts breaking highs. All right, that's when we can call it an order block. Okay, it's got to do something. All right. Otherwise, it's just weak sauce. Okay. Now, because we're looking for um, swings, we do this top down analysis and we would only execute on the 4 hour. All right. And what are we looking for on the 4 hour? This is where those order blocks and supply zones help because it helps with better entries. All right. I'm looking for the most recent strong order blocks on the 4 hour. All right. This one comes to mind right here. And look, price is on its way up here already. All right. Could you have called this an order block? Sure. Sure, you could. But as soon as it's violated by price, it becomes irrelevant. All right. It's not fully violated just yet. Once our price breaks above it with two candles, then we can consider it violated. And then we look to the next one, which is the one I'm talking about right now. You see how price left this level aggressively. Boom. All right. You can expect to see a similar reaction once price gets up here. Okay. Now we are still in this particular order block. All right. And actually, I got this wrong. This is the order because it's the last buy before the sell order. This is the last buy order before the sell order. You know, sell. This is the last up move before the down move. That's the way you look at it. All right, and you can see price did drop from here. Okay, did come back and then drop. So you know we take it with a grain of salt. We might violate this order block very soon, and that's when we'll be looking at this one up here because I think price is going to. Price has not touched it already yet. All right, this is an untouched, untested order block, and those are very strong. They give the strongest reactions. So I'm looking for price to find its way up here bullishly, and then we'll reject here. And what will I be looking for? I'll be looking for a uh, a bearish engulfer. All right. I want to see signs of exhaustion in here, like a doji or whatever. And then I look for that bearish engulfer or a pin bar. All right. A nice big old wick. And we're going to look to the center of this white candle, and that'll be right here, right about there. So I'm looking for price to come up to right about that area right there. And did I do that right? Oops, I thought I did. Hold on. Okay, yeah. And I'd be looking for an order here. I'm not going to put no pending. You can if you want to. Put your stop loss right above. I'm not giving financial advice. All right, let's make that clear. I'm just giving you my analysis, and you only take these trades. Take trades that you do your own analysis with. All right. So, and when it comes time to pick a uh, a TP, you want to base it on structure. All right, right here is a good TP. Look, it gives us a 1 to 6.8, 1 to 6.8 risk reward. All right, that's an excellent trade. That's an excellent trade. But I believe we can get more. I think this will feed us. All right, TP1 here for sure. No, TP1. No, no way. No. All right. Once it hits 1 to 1, when it hits 1 to 1 risk reward, that's where I look for to take 50% off my original risk. All right. And then when it hits 1.5, that's when I take all of my original risk off and I'll be risk free, but I'll still be in the trade. Even if it comes back up to my entry, I'll still be in the trade. If it hits my stop loss, I have lost nothing. Do you understand? Good. All right. And then, uh, uh, you can base your TPs on structure. This is a good point to take a TP like a TP, say a TP3. All right, to take your first profits. This is a TP1, excuse me. Your first profits here, and I would be looking here, then here. All right, and well, and if you get to around the 50% of this trade, I would be taking about myself. I would be taking 50% off, and I'll let the rest run. And I think there's a great spot I saw earlier, right here. Yep, right at these lows. Because if you look, you'll see price. Going it, price interacts a lot at this level. Notice. Okay, so that would be final TP. That'll give us 13R, over 13R, almost 14R. All right, but I think we can do it because look how high we are on by hitting this trend line. I hope you benefit from this analysis. I hope to see you in my next video, guys. Be careful this week. All right, there's a lot of potential for a lot of trades. Expect some more videos and expect updates of those videos to come out. All right, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my updates, and leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. Just say hi. Tell me that this trade setup sucks or looks like it's going to be a banger. All right. I love to hear from my subscribers. So please, it means a lot to me to give comments. Okay, and don't forget to like or dislike if you like. I don't know what I just said, but leave a like because that helps. All right. I'll talk to you in the next video.